So hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to Creatrix. Welcome to Unacademy. So in these sessions, we are going to start the communication system and you are going to study the communication system like never before. So before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Vishal Soni and I have cleared ESC examination 2 times, both times in double digit rank. And I have also served as a Group A Gazetted Officer in Indian Railways and in Indian Telecommunication Services. And I have also cleared a lot of public sector examinations. So right now I'm teaching on Unacademy and I really feel proud to be the part of the Unacademy team, because Unacademy is the revolution in the field of free education and in the field of affordable education, and we as a team are really looking forward for every student to just come onto the Unacademy platform. You can attend the special classes, you can come onto this YouTube channel and you can stay connected with us so that you can understand the quality education and you can understand the efforts that we are putting in, so that every student of this country, whether he stays in a village or he stays in a town, should get the access of the content, that too in a very affordable prices, and he can also or she can also clear the examination with the best possible ranks. So right now I'm teaching on Unacademy with more than 15 million watch minutes in the overall duration and 2 million watch minutes in the last 30 days. So I am right now the top educator in Unacademy across all the branches, having rank 4 right now. And you can also follow me on Unacademy on this particular link. So you can go and follow me on Unacademy. Apart from that, my advice to every student is that how should you crack the examination and what are the components to cracking the examination. So the first question that comes to the mind, that can anyone prepare from the YouTube? Yes, you can prepare from the YouTube, but you should develop or cultivate some habits in yourself. For example, you should be very much disciplined. You should arrange the extra resources. For example, the PDFs you have to arrange, the test series you have to arrange by yourself, and most importantly, that self-discipline you should be containing in yourself, so that you can be very corrective manner and you can approach the examination in the best possible manner. So all these things you have to arrange yourself. The sense of competitiveness you have to cultivate in yourself, because the audience on the YouTube are not that much of competitive in nature, or maybe you cannot feel the competition which is present right now. So all these things are the part of the journey if you want to prepare through the YouTube, or maybe if you want to prepare through the free resources. Apart from that, if you want that you should get complete content, then this is the YouTube channel. On this YouTube channel itself, all the free content are available. You just have to go to the playlist. All the subjects are completed there. You just have to go and watch all the lectures one by one. Definitely will be getting benefited. But the extra things that I have told you, that the self-discipline and the sense of competitiveness and a lot of things you have to arrange by yourself. If you are comfortable in that, then you can do that. Apart from that, you should also have Unacademy learning app, so that the special classes you can attend. A lot of educators in this country are actually providing the special classes, that too absolutely free of cost, so that you can get the quality content in the best possible manner. Apart from that, there is also another component for you, which is Unacademy Plus. So on Unacademy Plus, what is your job? You just have to study. If you join this Unacademy Plus, you do not have to worry about the crash courses, weekly test, doubt solving sessions, the language barrier, rank improvement batches, live classes. So all these things will be taken care by the Unacademy. You just have to take the Unacademy Plus subscription and you have to come on to the Unacademy. You will be daily getting the live classes. You will be getting the crash courses. When you will be getting the crash courses? When the syllabus are completed. You will be getting the weekly test in the form of quizzes. Every fourth class is the doubt solving session, which is the major you can say the component or the major impact will be creating on your studies will be this doubt solving group. Because until and unless your doubts are not being cleared, until and unless you are not able to clear your doubts, you will never get the confidence in the subject. So once you come on to this Unacademy Plus, every fourth class is doubt solving session. Apart from that, various other doubt solving sessions are going on. So ultimately you will be getting your doubts cleared and you will gain confidence in the subject. The language barrier will not be an issue, because the batches will be running both Hindi and in English, and rank improvement batches will also be there. So all these things are the component of this Plus subscription. Once you come on to this Unacademy Plus, you do not have to be worried about your self-discipline, your competitiveness nature. Everything will be present on Unacademy, because a lot of other students will be there. Since the classes will be live, you can also watch it recorded later on. So the discipline automatically comes, because you get the idea that you will be having the daily live classes. Apart from that, there is also one iconic subscription. In this iconic subscription, the game changer is this personal coach. So this subscription is for them who thinks that their basics are weak, or those who are talented but they needs a continuous push. So this personal coach will be guiding you throughout your study. He will be giving you the study planners. You will be getting the study booster sessions. Once you will get the test, you will be getting the analytics. Analytics plays a major role in improving yourself. We as a teacher also get our analytics so that we can improve on the daily basis. So once you start getting the analytics, you will be also improving massively on the daily basis. Apart from that, there will also be the guidance for the mains once you clear the prelims, and there will also be the guidance for the interview once you clear the mains. So once you take the Iconic subscription, all the benefits of the Plus are included by default in this. And if you take the Plus subscription, then also these things will be included in that, though, so that will also create impact in your preparation, so that you just have to study. Rest of the things will be taken care by Unacademy. So now let us start the class and let us understand what we have to study in this particular topic.
Hello friends, welcome to this lecture of communication system. So in this lecture we are going to solve some questions related with bandpass digital communication. So this is the first question. In this question it is saying that a received binary NRZ signal assuming the voltage levels of 500 millivolts and minus 500 millivolts respectively for 1 volt and for 0 volt. Now the transmission is happening with a bit rate or R bits per second. Now the signal is corrupted by additive white Gaussian noise with a two-sided power spectral densities, which is 10 to the power minus 6 watt per hertz. The received signal is processed by an integrated NDUM. So basically it is asking us to use the correlator receiver in every bit interval and compared with a 0 decision threshold to take a bit decision. Assuming 1 and 0 transmission to be equally likely, determine the maximum value of R such that bit error is less than or equal to 10 to the power minus 5. Okay, so this is the information given in the problem. Now here it should be Q of X and this should be ERFC of X. Okay, fine. So this much of information is given to us. So from here you should notice first three things. First thing, that in this problem the probability of 0 transmission is same as the probability of 1 transmission, and it is half. Second important thing is the noise that is mentioned is white noise or basically a Gaussian noise. So it is a white noise whose n0 by 2 is known to you, which is 10 to the power minus 6. And third important point which is mentioned is that the receiver that you are using is it integrating and dump. So it is an integrate and dump type of receiver, or basically you can call it as a correlator receiver. So we know that whenever these three information matches, the minimum probability of error or the probability of error can be written as Q of under root of ED by 2N0. So this formula we can obtain. And what is ED? ED is nothing but it is the difference energy. So it becomes P square T dt. Now two signals are given, an RZ coding scheme. So for one it is transmitting this pulse of TB duration, and for 0 it is transmitting this pulse of TB duration, where A is mentioned as 500 millivolt. Okay, so this is mentioned like this. Now what you can say from here, if you want to, this is your S1T, this is your S2T. Now if you want to calculate this ED, so this ED becomes 0 to TB P square T dt, or it becomes 0 to TB S1T minus S2T whole square dt, and this can be written as 0 to TB 2a whole square dt, or it becomes 4a square TB. So the value of a is already known, so in the end we will put the values. Initially I am trying to calculate it in general manner. So what it becomes probability of Q under root of 4a square TB by 2N0, or this can be written as Q of under root 2a square TB by N0. So this becomes the case. So let me put all the values here. We know that A is your 500 into 10 to the power minus 3, and what is n naught? N naught by 2 is mentioned as 10 to the power minus 6. So this n naught by 2 is 10 to the power minus 6. So this n naught will become 2 into 10 to the power minus 6. So this can be written as q under root of 2 into this value. I can write it as 0.5. So the square of 0.5 becomes 0.25. TB is unknown to us, and the value of this becomes 2 into 10 to the power minus 6. So this 2 gets cancelled out, and this probability of error finally becomes, this becomes q of under root. So this you can write it as 10 to the power 6 by 4 TB. So this becomes 10 to the power 6 by 4 into TB. Now from here in this question it is saying that this probability of bit error should be less than 10 to the power minus 5. So let me make this less than 10 to the power minus 5. So this should be less than or equal to 10 to the power minus 5. Now in the question it is given that the value of q of 4.27, if you observe that this value of qx is 10 to the power minus 5 at x equal to 4.27. So let me put these values. So whenever you will put the value, so this can be written as q upon under root 10 to the power 6 by 4 TB, and this should be less than or equal to q of 4.27. So from here you can see that q of x is your decreasing function of x. So it is decreasing function of x, which means as x increases, this q of x is going to be decreasing. So if I will remove this q function, so what I should write it as, this should be greater than or equal to 4.27, or I can square on the both the sides, so it becomes 10 to the power 6 by 4 into TB. This should be greater than 4.27 square. So this becomes 18.2329. So from here this can be also written as 10 to the power 6 by 4 RB, and this will become greater than or equal to 18.23. So from here RB can be written as, this RB becomes less than or equal to 10 to the power 6 upon 4 into 18.23. So this should be coming out as this RB should be less than or equal to 10 to the power 6 upon 4 into 18.73. So it will become roughly 74.92. So let me divide it. So whenever you will divide it, will become 72.92. And this RB becomes less than or equal to 13713.65, like this. So the maximum value of this RB, you can write it as 1.13713.6 bits per second, or roughly you can write it as 13.713 kbps. So this should be the answer for this particular. So this is the answer of the first question. So it was asking about the maximum bit rate, and the maximum bit rate is coming out to be 13.7 kbps. Now let's move on to the next problem. In the next problem, it is saying that for the given data rate, bandwidth of BPSK and the bandwidth of on-off keying. So we know that the bandwidth of BPSK becomes 2 RB, and the bandwidth of on-off keying, which means it is asking about binary ASK. So the bandwidth of BPSK and binary ASK always remains same. So this should be equal. So the C part is correct answer. Let's move on to the next problem. In the next problem, it is saying that let S represents the carrier synchronization at the receiver and rho represents the bandwidth efficiency, then the correct statement for coherent binary PSK. So in coherent binary PSK, what you will use either matched filter based receivers or you will use the correlator receiver. For both these, you always need the carrier synchronization, because without carrier synchronization, the coherent PSK cannot be detected. What is non-coherent PSK? The non-coherent PSK is your DPSK. So in DPSK you do not need any carrier synchronization, but in BPSK you need carrier synchronization. And what is bandwidth efficiency? So if you will calculate the bandwidth, so the bandwidth comes out to be 2 RB. So this RB by bandwidth ratio is sometimes known as bandwidth efficiency. So this efficiency in this case comes out to be 0.5. So A option is correct, which means synchronization is required, and bandwidth efficiency, if it will need, it will become 0.5. Let's move on to the next problem. So first of all, read this question. In this question, it is saying a source produces binary data at the rate of 10 kbps. Means the data rate of 10 kbps has been decided by the PCM setup. The binary symbols are represented as shown. The source output is transmitted using two modulation scheme, namely BPSK and QPSK. So it is using BPSK and QPSK. This should be Q. Now, let B1 and B2 be the bandwidth requirement of BPSK. So the bandwidth requirement of BPSK is B1 and the bandwidth requirement of QPSK is B2. Assuming the rectangular pulses that the bandwidth of the receive rectangular pulses is 10 kilohertz, we are needed to calculate this B1 and B2. Okay. So we know that for M array PSK, the bandwidth becomes 2 times of RS, or it can be written as 2 times of RB upon log 2 M. So for BPSK, we already know it is also known as 2 array PSK. So the value of M becomes 2 and the bandwidth becomes 2 RB by log 2. So it becomes 2 RB or 20 kilohertz, because RB is already given in the problem. So it becomes 20 kilohertz. Similarly for QPSK, this M becomes 4. Now if M becomes 4, so the bandwidth will become 2 RB by log 2 4. So it can be written as 2 RB by 2, or it becomes RB. So this can be written as 10 kilohertz. So our answer should be 20 kilohertz comma 10 kilohertz. So C option is the best option. Let's move on to the next problem. So first of all, read this problem, what it is saying. It is saying in this question that a BPSK scheme operating over an AWGN channel with noise power spectral density as N0 by 2. It uses equiprobable signals S1T and S2T. It should be not overall under root. It should be root 2 E by T sine omega naught T. So this under root is misprinted here. It is also misprinted here. So basically your S1T is mentioned as S1T in this case is mentioned as root 2 E by T sine omega naught T, and this S2T is mentioned as minus root 2 E by T sine omega naught T. Obviously this will be with respect to the transmission of pulse, and this sinusoidal pulse will be with respect to the transmission of 0. If the local oscillator in the coherent receiver is ahead by 45 degree, which means theta is given as 45 degree. Now we have to calculate the probability of bit error. So you can very clearly see that it is the clear case of BPSK. And what is the probability of error formula for BPSK? We know that for BPSK, the formula for probability of error becomes Q upon under root of A square TB by N naught when theta is 0 degree. And when the local oscillator differs by theta degree from the transmitted carrier, so it becomes cos square theta. So the probability of error becomes theta is given as 45 degree in this problem. So this becomes Q upon under root A square TB by N naught, and from here cos theta becomes 1 by root 2. So this cos square theta can be written as 1 by 2. So this value becomes 1 by 2. Now the probability of error can be written as Q of under root A square TB by 2 N naught. So this should be the answer. Now let us see what answer is given in the terms of average probability of error. So we know that in case of BPSK, the average probability of error becomes, or the average bit energy becomes, it becomes P1 E1 plus P2 E2. So this average bit energy, since both the symbols are equiprobable, it is given in the problem. So I can write it as 1 by 2. Energy of first signal will become A square by 2 into TB plus 1 by 2. The energy of the second signal also A square by 2 TB. So this average bit energy in this case becomes, so this average bit energy becomes A square TB by 2. So instead of A square TB by 2, I can replace the average bit energy. So you can write it as Q of under root of average bit energy upon N naught. So this average bit energy sometimes can be represented as EB. So this B option should be the best option for this question. Sometimes it is not very clearly written that it is average bit energy. So you should consider this EB as always average bit energy. Now let's move on to the next question. So this is the question. In this question, it is saying that let Q under root gamma be the bit error rate of BPSK system. So the probability of error or the bit error rate it is mentioning for this problem as Q under root gamma. Okay. Now it is saying that it is having AWGN channel with two-sided noise spectral density N0 by 2. Parameter gamma is the function of bit energy and noise power spectral density. That we already know that this probability of error for BPSK, if we needed to calculate, it will become some A square TB by N0 for BPSK. So this we already know. Now the PSD is also given in this question. So the PSD which is given in this question is your N0 by 2. So this is the mentioned PSD. Now a system with two independent and identical AWGN channels with PSD is shown. Now what it is saying, it is passing the modulated signal from two AWGN channels which are identical in nature, and it is BPSK demodulator. So now we have to calculate the new probability of bit error. So what we can do in this case, that so we have already studied in the theory that if probability of bit error becomes A1 minus A2 upon say 2 sigma y for one AWGN channel, then this becomes probability of Q under root K A1 minus A2 upon sigma y for K identical and independent AWGN channel. So this we already proved in the theory. Obviously this statement is true only when probability of 0 transmission 1 transmission is same and Gaussian noise is used. So for this formula we already know this thing. So in this question also the probability of error for BPSK was Q under root gamma for one AWGN channel, for single AWGN channel. So this probability of error for the same BPSK modulated signal will become Q upon under root 2 into under root gamma for two AWGN channels which are independent and identical. So from here, if you will compare the value of B comes out to be, so we have to compare, or it is given that it should be equal to B under root gamma. So upon comparison, the value of B comes out to be under root 2. So this we have already proved in the theory. You can watch there and directly solve this question from the formula based there. And we proved that whenever probability of 0 transmission and 1 transmission is same, and noise is Gaussian noise, or the zero mean Gaussian noise, so in that case we proved that this probability of error for one AWGN channel, if it is this, then for k AWGN channels which are identical and independent, it will be differentiated by this factor of root k. So let's move on to the next problem. So this is the next problem. In this question it is saying it is using a coherent orthogonal binary FSK. It is used to transmit two equiprobable symbols, which means first information which is given as probability of 0 transmission equal to probability of 1 transmission. Now along with that, it is also giving us the two signals which are frequency shift keying modulated. So one is alpha cos 2 pi f1t, another one is alpha cos 2 pi f2t. Now where alpha is your 4 millivolt, so this is your alpha, and obviously this is this would have been for transmission of 1, this would have been for transmission of 0. Now assume an AWGN channel with two-sided power spectral density. So noise is also given as white noise because the channel is given as AWGN, which means it will additive white Gaussian noise channel. So it is given as white noise whose PST is given as N0 by 2 equal to 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 12 watt per hertz. Now after that, it is given that it is also using an optimal receiver, which means it would have been using the correlator receiver or the masked filter based receiver. Now finally, it is asking us to calculate the probability of error when bit rate is 500 kbps. We know that when these three assumptions we assume, in that case the probability of error becomes Q for FSK. Obviously this probability of error for FSK becomes Q under root A square TB by 2N0. So everything is known. Instead of A, you can write it as Q into under root alpha square TB by 2N0. So everything is known. Let me put the values. So the probability of error becomes Q of under root of A square TB by 2N0 for orthogonal FSK. So the value of A or alpha is given as 4 millivolt. So it is given as 4 millivolt. So this can be written as 4 into 10 to the power minus 3 whole square. So A is your 4 millivolt. RB is mentioned as 500 kbps. So TB will become 1 by RB or 1 by 500 into 10 to the power 3. Also N0 by 2 is mentioned as 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 12 watt per hertz. So from here you can conclude all the values. So instead of TB, I can write it as 1 by 500 into 10 to the power 3 into, instead of 2N0, this is 2. The value of n naught you can calculate from here. It will become 10 to the power minus 12. So the value of n naught becomes 10 to the power minus 12. So this q becomes under root 16 into 10 to the power minus 6 upon this 5. When it is multiplied, it will become 10 to the power 6, because it becomes 1000, and into 10 to the power 3, and it becomes 10 to the power minus 12. So from here it becomes q of under root 16, or this can be written as q of 4. Let us see if any one of the option matches. One option is given as q of 4, so this will be the exact answer for this question. Now let's move on to the next problem. So this is the next problem. So first of all, read what it is saying in this problem. In this problem, it is saying that a binary receiver system receives a bit rate of 1 Mbps. So the bit rate is 1 Mbps. Okay. The waveform amplitude, which means the sinusoidal pulse which has been transmitted, will have amplitude of 5 millivolt. Now, the two-sided power spectral density is given as 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 11, or the value of n naught can be written as 10 to the power minus 11 watt per hertz. Finally, you have to calculate the average bit error probability if the modulation schemes are mentioned. So this is directly formula based question. We know that for ASK, what is the probability of bit error? The probability of bit error for ASK becomes q under root a square TB by 4 n naught. So this is the probability of error for ASK. So everything is known. So let me put all the values here. It becomes probability of q under root, what is A? It is 5 millivolt. So it will become 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 whole square. What will be TB? So you can calculate the value of TB here. It will become 10 to the power minus 6 seconds. So this becomes 10 to the power minus 6 upon 4 into, what is the value of n naught? It is 10 to the power minus 11. So let me calculate all these values. It becomes q of under root 25 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 10 to the power minus 6 upon 4 into 10 to the power minus 11. So this value can be written as probability of q under root. This becomes 25 by 4. So this 25 by 4 you can write it as 6.25 into this 10 to the power minus 11. It is 10 to the power minus 12. So it becomes 10 to the power minus 1. So the probability of error for ASK comes out to be q of under root 0.625. Let us calculate the same expression for PSK or BPSK. So for PSK, we know that the minimum probability of error will become q upon under root of EB by A square TB by n naught. So here again we will put all the values. It becomes 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 whole square into 10 to the power minus 6 upon 10 to the power minus 11. So what will be this value? This value becomes q upon under root 25 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 10 to the power minus 6 upon 10 to the power minus 11. So this value becomes q of under root 2.5, and under root of 2.5 can be written as 1.58. So this value you can write it as q of 1.58. me calculate the value for FSK. For FSK, the probability of error becomes Q of under root A square TB by 2 N naught. So again it will become under root of A square, which is 5 into 10 to the power minus 3 whole square. This can be written as 10 to the power minus 6 upon 2. What is the value of N naught? It is 10 to the power minus 11. So it becomes Q of under root 25 into 10 to the power minus 12 upon 2 into 10 to the power minus 11. So this value can be written as Q of under root of 1.25, or this value you can write it as Q of 1.11. So this should be the answer for this particular question. So let's move on to the next question. This is your next question. In this question, it is saying that 1 Mbps BPSK receiver detects waveforms. So this is the BPSK receiver and the bit rate is given as 1 Mbps. So this bit rate is mentioned as 1 Mbps. Now the waveforms are A cos omega naught t and minus A cos omega naught t. This is for transmission of 0, this is for transmission of 1. And it is also saying the mass filter based receivers are used. So it is using mass filter based receiver. So let us see what is it is asking in the first part. In the first part it is saying when this A is equal to 1 millivolt, or basically 10 to the power minus 3 volt, then what will be the average bit error probability? So we know that for BPSK the average bit error probability becomes Q upon under root A square TB by N naught. Now let us see what is the information of N naught is given. So for this question, for A and B, both the parts, this N naught can be assumed. So for part A and part B, this is the value of the N naught which is mentioned here. So we can assume this value of N naught from here. So let me put all these values here. So it becomes Q of under root A square becomes 10 to the power minus 6, TB becomes 10 to the power minus 6 again. And what is N naught? N naught is mentioned as 10 to the power minus 11. So it becomes probability of error equal to, it becomes probability of error as Q of under root of this 10 to the power minus 12, it will become 0.1. So what is the under root of this 0.1? It comes out to be 0.316. So from here the probability of error becomes 0.316 for the A part.
So hopefully we have understood every concept in this class. If you have any doubt in any concept, you can let me know in the comment section. I'll try to resolve that thing. Apart from that, you can also follow me on various social media platforms. For example, you can join this Telegram group where you will be getting important notification, important updates. This is Telegram group where you can also comment, you can ask your queries, or maybe you can also suggest me for the improvement. Apart from that, this is my Unacademy profile. On this Unacademy profile, you should also follow me so that you can get the important updates of the Unacademy also, right? And this is the Notion page. You just have to type this tiny.cc/VishalGate. So you will be redirected to a page where all the special classes are arranged very systematically. तो मैंने बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स पे स्पेशल क्लास ले रखी है. फॉर एग्जांपल नाइक्विस्ट, फूरियर सीरीज, latches and flip flop, double integrations, okay, lot of things are there. So you will be getting all these concepts absolutely free of cost. You just have to type this in your URL, you will be redirected to that page and attend these lectures one by one. You will be getting a next level confidence in these topics that I can guarantee you. Now this is the Notion page of your YouTube, on which you will be getting the links of the YouTube. Apart from that, you will be also getting the PDFs of that particular lecture. So this is very important for you, and just you have to type http://bit.ly/gatelive. So gatelive, you just have to type it in the capital so that you can access all the lectures link and PDF arranged systematically. So if you want to attend or you want to clear the examination with the free resource, then this is the channel for you. This is the best recorded videos which has been ever made. You just have to go to that lecture, just click the link and download the PDF and start studying systematically. So we have also done this for you so that any student, whether he is sitting any part of this country, should not face the difficulty in cracking the examination, whether he can afford or he cannot. Now if you can afford, then the subscription prices are not something which you cannot pay. It is very nominal amount which you can pay, and you can just avoid all the distractions, all the time wastage which we will be doing in downloading those PDFs, arranging them, arranging for the test series, and a lot of other things that you have to arrange, doubt solvings you have to arrange by yourself. If you want to avoid all those distractions in a very nominal amount, so you can go for the Unacademy Plus subscription. For 12-month subscription, you have to pay only 74 rupees per day. Apart from that, for 18-month subscription, which is the best possible subscription, you have to pay 63 rupees per day. It is even lesser than the pizzas that you order on your home. So it is that much of amount that can shape your career, that can give you the best possible rank in the examinations under the guidance of the best teachers of the country, which has been right now placed on the Unacademy. Now 24-month subscription will cost you 54 rupees per day. So these subscription amounts will give you the subscription for the desired period. Apart from that, if you are using this code, you just have to remember this code, write my name, write GATE after it. You can also write ESC after it. So you have to write my name and write ESC after it. So any one of these code, once you apply, you will be immediately getting the 10% discount. You will be getting all the features of the Unacademy. You will be getting the guidance of all the teachers present on Unacademy, and everything you will be getting that is needed to crack the examination once you are using this code. So if you think we are working hard, we are giving our best content, we are giving the free content absolutely for you guys, and everything that is needed for every student to crack the examination. So never forget to use this code whenever you are taking the subscription. So this code is very important and you have to use every time you are taking the subscription. Now those who are interested for the prices, total price amount, so let me tell you, total price is 27,225 for 12 month, 34,650 for 18, and for 24 month it is 39,600. You can also pay this by using zero cost EMI. Zero cost EMI can be paid by credit card and debit card. In debit cards, there are only Bajaj and HDFC as of now available. Okay, so the zero cost EMI means you do not have to pay anything extra. Any interest is not, you should not pay, and you have to pay this much of amount on the daily basis if you are looking for the zero cost EMI option. Apart from that, if you are coming for Iconic subscription, so Iconic mein, I have already told you that your personal coach will be the game changer. He will be he will be basically following you to give you the guidance so that you can get the success in a very short span of time. So he will be following you, he will be pushing you every time. Now once you use this coupon code, this will be costing you around 45,225, and if you are using this coupon code, write my name, GATE after it, you will be getting the 24-month subscription of Iconic in 66,600 rupees. Fine. Apart from that, every one of you should follow this GATE aspirant group, and there also some important notification always comes. Now what are the YouTube channels that you should immediately subscribe? This Creatrix, this is the channel on which you are present. This is Unacademy GATE questions, where previous year questions has been solved by the educators. So you'll be getting all the previous year questions video solution apart from the PDF also. This is the Electrical Junction channel, where you will be getting the important concepts of EC and electrical, and this is Engineering Pathshala, where you will be getting some practical aspect of the videos, some animated videos that will enhance your ability to think. So these are the channels which you should immediately subscribe so that you can get a better content. Fine. Now these are my some YouTube videos which I have created for you. In all of these videos will give you some motivation, guidance, content, and some strategy. So these are hand-picked videos. You can immediately follow these videos. Okay, so thank you so much. And those who are coming on this channel, immediately share all the content which is present on this channel. We are working very hard for you guys, so this is your responsibility that you should share this channel, you should subscribe this channel, also share the link of this channel, link of the videos, link of the educator whom you follow, so that every student who is needy, they can come onto this channel and they can get the best possible rank. So all the best everyone, let's crack it.